March 29th, 2025. I guess I already did a video, but I had one more thought, and I haven't thought it all completely out. But I calculated when we first started thinking about bale grazing, we have to cover about 65% of our grazing acres, which is also roughly the amount of tillable acres we have on the farm. And that puts me a little bit at odds because we've got manure that needs to be spread, so we need to not bale graze on places that we can spread manure. So we've got some places that we can bale graze on that aren't tillable, and then save places that we can spread that are tillable. And the odd thing is, and I guess part of it is we're not fully stocked, so we're down 2/3 on cow numbers and half probably on steer numbers because of the drought. So that's why we didn't cover as much. We didn't cover near as much ground as we thought we would. I feel we've already covered with bale grazing is about 16.5 acres, and this field's closer to 17. So we didn't cover near as much as we thought we would, and I guess increased numbers we will. But it's kind of amazing that, I'm going to end up feeding hay for another 4 or 5 days, probably longer than I want to, just because I want to go ahead and get this field covered. And that's kind of cool. It's also kind of cool that I'm not going to have any manure to spread from these cows this year. We'll have hog manure to spread, and we've got plenty piled up from years prior that we've never got around to spreading, that we can still go ahead and spread some. But kind of cool that, and I guess the cow numbers is one thing too. We tightened up the bales. 3, we didn't use as much hay as we thought we would, so we didn't cover as much. So we've not bale grazed anything on the north side of the road, and we did that because we didn't have water too. So it all worked out. I don't want anybody to take away from this picture that this was a very good winter. We didn't have any mud. We got frozen weather a lot of times, so we have maybe 1 or 2 places the bales were kind of scarred, but we left hay there and they scattered it, and it'll be fine. So we aren't going to always have winters like this. It's not always going to work out this well, but it sure works out a whole lot better than we thought, and better than I ever dreamed. I was at a place where we were going to build a building of some kind, and a heavy use pad, and the storage, and all the things, and I got to a point that I don't need it. And this is just management, folks. Like, this saved me probably $100,000 worth of a building of some kind, and that is just unbelievable. It's invaluable to an extent. And we're actually on a place right here is a place where there was a bale a year ago or 2 years ago. So you can see it. You can see the difference in what it's doing. And boy, I'm looking forward to the time 4, 5, 6 years from now when we've bale grazed across the whole farm, and the whole thing's looking like spots like that. So just one more thought. It didn't take as many acres as I thought it would. There are going to be years where we're going to have to pull in and feed on a heavy use pad because it's too muddy, but boy, so we do a whole lot, and it goes into my evangelism from last time. Like, I hate to do that to some folks, I hate to say it, but sometimes that's the role I have to be in, especially when I'm 40 miles from home and they're considering me an expert, is be an evangelist and tell people, no, this is the way it ought to be. So with that, I'll say, we'll see you next time.